Hello. Morning. Hello, son. What does the doggy say? Can I have a kiss? Hairbrush. How do you brush? Brush your hair. Do we go in? Ow!
We get lovey, you're right.
Do we get lovey at bedtime? Good job.
What do you see out there? Outside bath.
The tree's taking an outside tubby.
You moonwalking?
Where's your belly? Where's your belly? You want more? Okay.
Your butt.
How do you sit on your bum? How do you laugh? How do you laugh and giggle? How do you laugh and giggle? How do you laugh and giggle?
Sienna, what's in the window?
Is it raining? Yes, baby. Sienna, that's dirty. No, that's dirty. Where does it go?
Where did the dirty clothes go?
Where do dirty clothes go? No. Where's the laundry? Good job. No, Raffy does not go in the okay. In the laundry. Good job. I almost put Sienna in it last night, but she was a little bit too big. You gonna do your own diapers soon? Who took Piggy? Rennie, Sienna says you took Piggy. She might be right. Oh, you think Sienna did it? Good morning.
Back in the vlogmobile.
Back in the vlogmobile. I started using a camera strap for my vlog camera, which I don't know how I've never done that before. Like I've never worn it around my neck. I used it the whole time camping last weekend. It was so much easier than trying to like hold the camera, hold a baby, hold a tripod. But the only thing that's annoying about it is when I go to just put my camera down, it's always in the way. So if you see a little brown or canvas color strap, just know there's nothing I can do about it. Welcome back to another week. I haven't even had coffee yet. Imagine when I do. I'm just in a good mood on this rainy New England day. We are heading out to get coffee and the girls are grilling today. I thrifted this vintage Givenchy rain jacket, I would call this.
Windbreaker?
Windbreaker, thank you.
Nailed it.
I put the girls in those little dresses. If you saw a previous vlog of mine, those little 90s corduroy dresses. Got one in pink, one in brown, and we put them in it. And as we were heading out the door, I was like, well, we look like a little 90s sitcom right now. We're gonna be pretty cooped up today because of the weather, but we figure we can still get the girls out, drive by the waves. I hope you're all having a great weekend wherever you are. Any words of welcome you'd like to add, Cabana?
This hurricane has your middle name, and Sienna's Hurricane Lee.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so Hurricane Lee is coming through New England right now. You can blame me and Sienna. You say hi? Just regular milk. Okay. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, welcome. What can I get you? Big step.
Watch your step.
Can you do it? Not bad.
It worked. Thank you.
Thank you. Banana bread. What do you think? Oh my god.
Somebody wants to take a nap.
Got my banana bread. Jonathan and I are obsessed with banana bread. I'm actually going to bring half of this down for him in a few minutes. Iced pumpkin. This is so good. That is so good. I need to make my homemade chocolate chip banana bread soon. I did want to do a mental health check because I feel like I have been doing a really good job at being open and vulnerable about this aspect of my life over the last few weeks, and I want to continue that conversation here. I do little things that I've talked about to help me feel better and be the best version of myself, and I've found that therapy has really been a huge part of my mental health journey and about just getting back to the version of myself that I love most. And regardless if you have a clinical mental health issue like depression or you're just a human walking through this life, talking to someone can help and make a really big impact in your life. Sometimes you can be experiencing things that you think are just part of who you are, and really when you have the opportunity to talk to a professional, you can unveil a lot of parts of your past that maybe influence the way that you approach your future. And therapy therapy has just helped me do a really good job at understanding myself. That's why I'm really excited to talk to you guys today about my sponsor, BetterHelp. I've talked about BetterHelp in the past, and I'm really just grateful to be partnered with them. BetterHelp's mission is to make therapy more affordable and accessible, and that is an important mission because finding a therapist can be really hard, especially if you're limited to just the options in your area. BetterHelp is a platform that makes therapy easy because it's right online and it's remote, so you just fill out a few questions and you can be matched with a therapist in just a matter of days. It took me 24 hours to be matched, and I had a meeting on my calendar a few days after that. So it's really, really quick, and I find that is so helpful where we live in this world where a lot of people are seeking mental health counseling and therapy right now, which is amazing, but there's a lot of wait lists. You're limited, but this platform opens the door for so many different opportunities. And finding a therapist is a little bit like dating. So if you meet with a therapist and it doesn't work out, it just isn't the perfect fit for you, which is okay. We're all different people. We're dynamic. You don't have to love the first therapist that you meet with. And BetterHelp allows you to meet with a new therapist at no additional cost. You don't have to stress about a new therapist being on your insurance program, within your network, anything like that. It's right under the same umbrella, and you can just find a new therapist that's better for you. So you can click the link down below. I'll also have it on the screen. For 10% off your first month with BetterHelp, you will be matched to a licensed professional that meets your needs very, very quickly.
Dance, dance, dance. Can you jump, jump, jump?
Two babies in the crib.
Sleep over. Such a good job. Yeah. Tickle Sissy's toes. Can you tickle Sissy's toes? Two little monkeys jumping on the bed. Oh no. What happened to your head? You were asleep for the last hour. What did you do?
Hi, Dobby. Kisses. Oh. We didn't even ask for that one. Up. Okay, okay. Yes? Wanna hold my hand? Okay. Sorry, Rennie. Shake your butt. Is there anything better than a crisp bowl of watermelon? More milk. Good job. Sienna, do you want more? Can you say more? Or do you want milk? Okay. More. Good job. Good job. Oh, while we're here, actually, we can talk about this wall. So, I don't know if any of you have thought this to yourselves, but yeah, do you want more milk? Okay, more milk. Oh, insert camera strap. Anyways, I don't know if any of you thought this, but we always knew that this was like, this is not what we wanted this wall to look like. We only wanted to do 6 photos here so that we could continue to add on. And we just did family photos a few weeks ago. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you definitely should because we put them all up and they're so cute. But do you want more? Okay. I don't know why I'm trying to do this while they're eating lunch, but essentially I'm trying to figure out if I want to just add 2 more on each side from those photos. We also have the Mother's Day photos that I have with the girls. I could do like one of those and then leave like, I ultimately want it to be 3 rows of 4 eventually, but I'm thinking I leave the bottom row for like future photos. I don't know, or is it too much? Like, I don't know, because mixed tiles are what we use, and I love mixed tiles, but they're not like cheap. You can't essentially put them up and then say, oh, in a few months I'll just add new photos. Like, they're kind of expensive, so I want them to be more permanent, the ones that I choose, so I might just slow and steady add to this wall. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Who's Dad?
That was a good Father's Day gift.
Where'd he go? Where is he? These little pouches, you guys, from Costco, so good. The ingredients are not bad. Mom approved. But just because something is organic, you gotta always read the ingredients. But I know Whole Foods has pouches that are really good too, but they're so expensive. These ones are more affordable and you can buy them in bulk, and the girls have been loving them.
And you don't have to refrigerate them.
And what's the flavor? I think this is apple flavored or something, and they're just little squeezes. Your blanket's about to fall.
What are you doing?
This is post nap time. hair. A little while later, just put the girls down for their afternoon nap, and as you can see here, I have a Trader Joe's haul coming your way. And I haven't done one of these in so long. This is crooked, isn't it? I used to love doing these Trader Joe's hauls on my channel, so I figured it would be fun to do one now. It is fall, and Trader Joe's has the best fall items. Jonathan is out walking the dog right now, so it's just little old me. First thing, these are their fall leaf corn tortilla chips. I don't think these are fall flavored, but they are just in the shape of little fall leaves. We are going to a housewarming tomorrow, and I may just bring a bottle of wine, but if I do bring like snacks, this is such a good festive treat. Speaking of wine, Trader Joe's had these two bottles of wine. Each of them was $4.99 or maybe $5.99. Either way, that is so cheap, so we'll see if that's good. It said award-winning on it. It's like the Charles Shaw brand. I don't know, but I got a Chardonnay and a Cabernet just to have. You never know. You just never know when you need a glass of wine, and when it's only a few bucks, I'm so down. My two big things though with cheap wine is it needs to taste good, obviously, and it needs to not make me feel like crap the next morning. I usually only have one glass when I just have my glass of wine after a hard day, and I don't want to feel like crap the next morning after one glass, you know? And then, oh yes, I wanted to start my fall decorating, so I need to go get this bowl downstairs. I found more than I was looking for. I found this. My dad actually got this for me a year or two ago. It says, "Hey pumpkin." He calls me Pumpkin. I got these from some artisan market a few years ago. I have another one somewhere. It's like felt material. These two things can sit somewhere together. And then from Trader Joe's last year, it's a little early for this, but I figure I would show you guys the Nightmare Before Christmas little decor pieces that I'll probably put some like eucalyptus leaves or something in here and stick it on my windowsill. But what I really was looking for is this beautiful ceramic bowl that I love to put pumpkins in. So from Trader Joe's, I picked up a ton of these little pumpkins. I feel like it's so cute. I'm gonna put it as a centerpiece on the dining table. Life hack at Trader Joe's or at any florist near you, you don't have to buy the already curated bouquet. I find that it's so much better when you pick the little smaller pieces, like bouquets of same flowers, and make your own bouquet. That way it's a little bit more you and your style. And I think that a lot of times the big curated bouquets are overpriced, and they're super bright and vibrant and like sometimes weird color combos. I don't know, I just like to make my own. So let's do that really quickly so I can put it next to my little pumpkin bowl. I have my mason jar that is multi-purpose, full multi-purpose mason jar. Just does all the things. I should probably fill it with water. I wanted to talk about something because I feel like it's not talked about like super openly, at least, I mean, it is a known topic, but I feel like it's not something that is kosher or normalized to just talk about, and it is just inflation and the price of things. And we're all feeling cost of life right now and how expensive things are, and everything just feels tight. Like I feel that. I'm assuming a lot of you feel that. Even if you are very well off, even if you have really well-paying jobs like Jonathan and I are very fortunate to have, it doesn't matter. Like life just feels so expensive right now. We don't often see when we're scrolling our social media channels or we're watching YouTube videos, we don't often see people talking about the fact that, you know, I just went to the grocery store and I was definitely more mindful than I have been in years past about what I'm buying, and really asking myself, like, do I need this? Do I have a purpose for this? Do I want this just to buy it? I'm being more mindful than ever because we're feeling inflation and we're feeling that life is really expensive and there's a lot on our minds. I don't know, I just wanted to say that on here, and even if that's all it is, it's just me saying it once and moving on. Maybe it'll make one of you feel better if you're feeling strapped with money. I think especially as a parent, things obviously get even more expensive. You have expenses you didn't have in the past, and you just have to really make sure you're okay and you're putting your money in the right places, and know that you're not alone if you're feeling stressed. It's real. We're all feeling it, regardless of what it looks like online. I'm assuming most people are feeling the pressures of just life in general right now. I always want to just have this channel be a reflection of my life and what I'm feeling, and I feel the most rewarded with this channel when I have people reach out to me and say, thank you for sharing that. You really made me feel less alone, or thank you for talking about this. I've been struggling in that way and there's really no one else talking about it. Like, those are the moments where I'm like, okay, this is all so worth it. I just want this to be a place where I'm just a mom sharing the shit I'm going through, and hopefully it makes you realize you're not the only one going through it too. Let's get back to flower making, shall we? I cut my bouquet, and what I like to do is like break up the bouquet. That way it's not just like one bunch of one type of flower, one bunch of another type of flower. You kind of like break it up. And these are so cute. It's like a little pom-pom wand. These are kind of random in here, but I'll sprinkle these in and like separate them. And I broke this bouquet up, so I'll do half on this side and kind of put a few of the yellows in between. What's the name of that concept where you feel bad for inanimate objects? Like, I just almost split one branch of baby breaths and like my heart hurt for it, and that's ridiculous, but whatever. I know it's a real thing. Baby breaths on the other side. Some more of these. Oh, so pretty. Throw this over here. Wait, it looks so cute together. Happy fall to the Capano household. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled programming, aka this Trader Joe's haul. Obviously got my ginger shots, no joke ginger, and mighty, very mighty turmeric. Cheers. I do my own bagging usually at Trader Joe's just to help them out, especially if it's busy. And I don't organize. I feel like if they did it, they probably would organize it better. Bags full of randomness. There's no order to this. Raspberries. The girls have been loving raspberries. Apples, gala apples. So good to buy apples this season, obviously. It's apple picking, and they're really cheap and really good. Feta. Cauliflower for the babes. Jonathan wants to make stuffed peppers. Should probably put some of this away. Do you remember in my old videos where I used to go snap and the whole island at my old house would clear? Oh, that was cute of me. That one's heavy. Lettuce, spinach. Cotton candy grapes, did you all know, taste just like cotton candy in case you've never had them. But they're not flavored by like artificial sugar or sweetener. It was a happy accident, like chocolate chip cookies. That's a fun story too. That two breeds of grapes just like transfused together and created this flavor, and someone must have popped one in their mouth and said, oh my gosh, that is cotton candy. And now they're cotton candy grapes, and they're not like bad for you. They're just the same as any other grape, but they taste just like cotton candy. It's crazy. So we have zucchini, ground beef for the stuffed peppers. Jonathan and Dobby just got home. Sweet potatoes. Hi, Dobby. Did you have a nice walk? Light cheddar cheese for my turkey and cheese sandwiches. Free cheese pizza. Chicken fried rice. Crack an egg into that or two on the stove. It's so good. I swear there's more fall flavored things. I think they're mostly in the last bag. This looked so good. I actually asked Jonathan in Trader Joe's, I was like, will you eat the butternut squash mac and cheese? And he was like, no. Some old guy walks by and was like, more for you then. You're right. Love you, bye. And then this is exciting. You all know that Jonathan makes the girls pancakes.
Oh, yeah.
Typically he makes them just with super clean ingredients. It's literally just oat flour, eggs, banana, and like almond butter or peanut butter. I don't usually use like a pancake mix, but as a treat, I got this gluten-free pumpkin pancake mix, and I feel like the girls are gonna love it. I just feel like at night, I always want a little something sweet before bed, and we have like cookies in the house, and we have ice cream and things that are a little bit more filling, but sometimes I just want like a few bites of chocolate. And so this chocolate from Trader Joe's is like imported from Belgium. It's a milk chocolate big nougat. I just want to keep this on hand and pop a little piece off and have that at night instead of having super filling desserts, you know? And sometimes I'll dip this in a little scoop of peanut butter or almond butter. Highly recommend. Last bag. Okay, my hair just needs to come down at this point. I got a pack of Z-Bar chocolate chip breakfast bars. These are good to have on hand. Something I'm really excited about that I have not tried before is the Autumnal Harvest creamy pasta sauce. So I think it has like pumpkin and butternut squash in it. And so I got this. Jonathan will not eat this most likely, so this is gonna be like a me dinner, a girl dinner whenever he's not around. So I got this with two different types of pasta. I saw this, just regular pasta, but in fun fall colors. Also got red lentil pasta. And then for Dobby, I got these pumpkin maple bacon flavored stuffies. I get these every fall for him. He loves them. Exhibit A. You sit. Give me paw. Paw. Good boy. Okay, bye. And then this is pretty fall theme. It's funny, we went camping last weekend and we made s'mores, but I found myself really snacking on the graham crackers. I was like, whoa, I love these. Why do I not have these in my house? And I found these cinnamon graham crackers that I feel like would be such a good treat to have on hand. And I feel like cinnamon, fall, you know. Olive oil. And lastly, the garden vegetable soup that I love this time of year. And then I did get the autumn harvest soup, which is so good. I almost got the pumpkin bisque, but I was like, I think I have enough pumpkin right now. Maybe next time. I feel really good about these snacks and these treats. And honestly, Trader Joe's has so much more fall goodies. And again, I found myself wanting to get everything, but I was like, I don't need it all right now. Fall is a long season. I can try different fall goodies throughout the next few months. We don't need to overbuy because life is expensive. Be gentle. Good job. Smell?
Tickle your nose. Big step.
Take my hand.
I know.
Good job. Oh. Thank you. Smells so good. Tickle. Tickle, tickle. Where are you going? Over here. Randy, you want to go in? Hi. You done that both together?
Your shoe fell off, I know.
Okay.
I'll fix it.
They were like,
Ready, watch this. What's the football? Sienna.
okay. In we go. Okay, bye. Before the rain hits. What's up? Welcome to the other side of my bedroom. Man, have I been looking forward to that glass of wine. Happy Saturday night to me. This is not the Trader Joe's wine. This was a different bottle that I had on hand, but TBD on how those other wines are. It's much later. It is about 7 p.m. I just put the girls down to bed, and this is night 2 in a row that I had to do bedtime by myself. Last night, Jonathan had a golf tournament with his dad, and he was like super excited about it. I was like, stay out, have fun. You know, it's not often that we get to be out of the house doing our own thing. So did bedtime last night, and then tonight, as you saw a little bit earlier, we were hanging out with Nikki, who is Jonathan's brother. And I haven't really talked about Nikki that much on here, but you've seen a ton of, you know, clips of him just over the past few years. But he does have spina bifida, and so he is wheelchair dependent, ventilator dependent, and he requires 24-hour nurse care. So today into tonight, Jonathan is hanging out with him. So he is gonna hang with him, I think, until 8 o'clock tonight, and then Jonathan actually has to go into work for like an hour. So I was on bedtime duty again, but the girls were great tonight going down. It is hard when it's one parent, as I'm sure you know, if you have 2 kids, whether it's twins or just 2 kids in general, doing multiple bedtimes by yourself is hard, because I assume it's probably easier if the babies can go to bed at 2 different times, maybe, but having 2 at the same time, like they just want to be snuggled and hugged, and you just can't do that. So you kind of have to like figure out. It's a lot of like mechanics to making sure both babies feel the love before bed when you're on your own, but not too crazy. We've kind of gotten the hang of it. Anyways, it's really tiring though when you're on your own. So as you can see on the ground here, I just washed some clothes that I thrifted yesterday, and I wanted to show you because I love doing little thrift hauls on my channel. Also, isn't this shirt so sick? I went to the Eagles concert Wednesday for Nikki's 35th birthday, actually. It was so fun. It was one of the best concerts I've ever been to. We love the Eagles, and it's their long goodbye tour, so it's their farewell. Highly recommend, like if they're coming to your area, I don't know how many more dates they have. I like get goosebumps when I think about it. And so obviously I got a little band tee, and I haven't so many band tees, but no long sleeves. So, but yeah, let me show you some of the things that I got for the girls and for myself. I also thrifted my mom a top that was in there, and she texted me today. She was like, this shirt fits me perfect. Also, I don't even think I said this on here because I didn't want Lily to see, because I know she watches my videos sometimes when she's not busy running around with her toddler. For her birthday, I thrifted her. I did a little thrift bundle for the fall for her, just some cozy tops, because she's having a baby literally any day now. We're all on standby. She does not buy things for herself, so I knew that she would love just a few little easy tops that you can throw on with jeans, you know, in the few months postpartum, a dress, some cozy pants, like just a little thrift bundle. That is such a good gift idea. If you can't think of what to get someone, thrift them a little bundle. It shows that you like cared, and even if they don't love everything, they can always donate or give it back. So for the girls, I found them this little sweatsuit. I love a grout fit. It's like this little gray grout fit I can see with little sneaks. Then you know when I ever get one of something, I need something similar. So I found this other sweatsuit, this cutie little sweatshirt. And then I was so pumped that I found two of these exact same style shirts. So cute for the fall. Literally the exact same shirt, basically. I wanted to get pants to go with it, so I found these cute little pink pants. They have this bow detail on the top. And then I don't know if I would pair these with this outfit, but I could not pass up these little cheetah pants. Okay, they're like a drop crotch. I don't know how else to describe it. A little white tee or something. Come on. That's all I got for the girls. It was a fairly quick thrift. And then I was really excited about the pieces that I found for myself. I really went into the thrift store. It was Savers, of course. Only planning on getting things for the girls, but I'm always open. Like if I see things for myself that I really need, and something that I want to keep an eye out for constantly when I thrift is work clothes, because my company actually requires employees now, as of 2 weeks ago, to work in the office 2 days a week. So I've been commuting into Boston every week, twice a week. Like I definitely need some more pieces. So if I can thrift them, that's great. So all that to say is that I was open to really anything for myself. Before I know that I'm going thrifting, I always review my Pinterest board. Each season I create a board on Pinterest that just says like summer inspo, fall inspo, and it's just like outfits that I am drawn to. And then when I go thrifting in those seasons, I look for pieces that will kind of curate those outfits. For example, I can show you my fall fits Pinterest board. You can just get like a general idea of what we're going for. And I was so excited when I found these pants. I feel like the lighting in here is not doing these pants justice, but it's like this stretchy waistband, these like deep pockets, corduroy. I can just see this with like a crop sweater, my Doc Martens, my Converse. I would wear these to work on the weekends in the fall and winter, like just to mix it up. I love a trouser and a pant because I wear jeans all the time. And when I don't want to just wear like leggings or sweatpants, I love having another option. And then I found this sweater that I thought would look so cute with jeans. I like bringing color into the fall and winter season. Like a muted lavender is great. I find that I'm happy when my wardrobe has pops of color and it's not just super neutral. I mean, I love fall neutrals, but if I can get a little purple knit into my rotation, I'm happy about it. And for work, I thought that this was such a nice pinstripe button up. It's cute because the arms, they're not just the fitted arms you kind of have to roll up. They're kind of like an oversized arm fit that I think gives it a nice style. When you're thrifting, it's good to feel quality. Like you can tell, like this is very sturdy, and I like to look for little things that give it a bit of individuality or like uniqueness, and I really thought these arms were super cool. So I also like that it's not a fitted button up. You can tell it's a little boxy, so it's kind of probably an oversized look when it's on. I washed all these, but I have not tried it on yet. And then lastly, literally this was based off Pure Touch. I felt this and was just like, oh, that feels so cozy. Kind of a little cropped sweater. Like if you could feel it, it's like buttery soft. And it's just this gray speckle sweater situation that would look cute with like high-waisted gray sweatpants, leggings, like going to a workout class. I find that thrifting helps me. Like when I'm scrolling, like we all are on our phones and we get targeted ads and things like, oh God, I have fall coming up, like I need XYZ. If you take inventory in your mind of things that you're being influenced to buy and even write it down in your notes app or Pinterest board it, whatever, you can find a lot of these things at your local thrift store and you can save a ton of money, and it feels really good. It's like a fun experience. It takes up more time than just like shopping on a store online, hitting add to cart, buying. Makes you think a little bit more before you spend money, and I don't know, I just really love thrifting. Also because I have been trying to bring more things back into my channel that make me happy outside of just being a mom and showing what I do with my family. Like my channel before I got married and before I had kids was a little bit more about things that I liked outside of family, and I kind of miss that. Like I was talking with one of my friends over the summer and she was like, I really miss your seasonal clothing hauls. I was like, really? I felt like those didn't do as well on my channel and whatever. And she was kind of like, yeah, well, you love to do those. And that's true. So I honestly kind of thought tonight about doing not even a seasonal clothing haul, but kind of a how to style your own closet video, because I feel like, again, we're all so influenced to buy new things that we think we need, but a lot of times like we can style clothes in our closet and put pieces together that we already have that we just wouldn't think to put together. And I have so many pieces, like even summery midi dresses, like you throw a sweater on top of that, you throw a vest on top of that. Like there are ways that you can style your summer clothes and bring them into fall, and there are ways that you can like reconsider your own closet before going out and purchasing things. And honestly, I'm just like really tired, so I don't even have the energy to do that right now. But let me know down below if that's something you would be interested in seeing. And it's cool if not. Like I also love vlogging my family and having that just be what this channel is. But if there's people out there that would be interested in some of the more creative things that I can bring to this channel, let me know, because that could be fun. You know what else is fun? This glass of wine. So funny, for so long I told myself not to show any sort of alcohol on my channel, as if I was like a 16-year-old kid that was doing something illegal. I don't know, just because I have a glass of wine when I vlog on a Saturday night doesn't, or it shouldn't mean that if you choose not to drink, you wouldn't want to watch my channel. Like I think that, I don't know, I love a glass of wine after a long day. I just feel like it's funny that I used to be afraid to say that or show that. Like if I'm gonna sit down and vlog while I'm drinking a glass of wine, what am I gonna do? Keep it behind the camera? Anyways, that's all for today. I feel like I vlogged a good amount in just one day today. I think I'm going to go sit on the couch and watch Below Deck. That is a show that I never got into. It's always on TV, and like a month ago or so I was like, oh, let me just try like season 1, and it's actually really interesting. So it's kind of just like my mindless TV show right now. I just put it on while I'm doing whatever it is that I'm doing, whether I'm editing or I'm cleaning up or I'm just sitting on the couch with a glass of wine wanting to watch something ridiculous. It's really good. I like it. I probably shouldn't have waited so long. It's been around since like 2013, and I'm learning a lot about boats, so it's educational. I'm gonna go do that and get to bed hopefully early. See you guys tomorrow. Sip of coffee. It just never gets old. Girls just went down for their morning nap. It is such a lovely fall morning today. We just went for a walk with Dobby. It was so nice to get out, and my camera just died. So I have my Liquid IV hat on. I do have a 25% off Liquid IV discount code that always lives down below in my description box. So if you ever need to stock up on your hydration packets, definitely use my code to save some money. I also need to take my morning supplements, and I think I said this in my last video or 2 videos ago when I was talking about how I'm trying to take more vitamins every day and like magnesium for stress, anxiety, all of that. And so I thought it would be helpful. A few of you reached out to me asking for links to the specific brands I take for supplements and vitamins. So I did link all of that down below too. Anything new in your routine, you can definitely check those out. I take Wellbell for hair, skin, and nails. I take a probiotic, elderberry. It's really good for immunity this time of year. So if you take it proactively, it can help prevent like the common colds and things like that, immunity boosting. I also take some apple cider vinegar gummies, as well as my magnesium and D3. I think that's it I take a sleep complex too every now and then. Melatonin kind of makes me a little bit too groggy. I like this sleep complex that I linked down there also. So those are just going to be in my description at all times because it's part of my everyday routine and it's of interest. Check that out. What else is going on today? So girls are down for their nap. We are going to take them to a local farm. I feel like we're always going to some sort of farm or market. It's just so much constantly going on, you know, around our area, and it's so awesome to just get out, and the girls just love a farm. So going to go see some animals. I do want to get some pumpkins for my front porch area and the steps. So I'll have the girls pick out some pumpkins for us to put on the porch because our neighbors have, I guess, their daughter who's a little older than the girls. I'm not sure exactly how old she is, but I was talking with my neighbor because they had like pumpkins and all Halloween and fall decor out like a month ago. And she was saying her daughter is like obsessed with fall and insisted that they decorate like super early. So the girls always see, like when we go on walks, we walk by the pumpkins on the neighbor's porch and they have this little ladybug that they like to say hi to. And it just inspired me to want to add to our front porch decor so the girls can see the pumpkins and whatever else we pick up. So that's the plan for today. Also, Jonathan and I have been talking. I mean, the winter is coming eventually, and we're like, what can we do to keep ourselves busy? And we haven't really done much to this house since we moved in. This was a very move-in ready home. We moved in December, and we were so fortunate that there was really nothing needed to be done. Like everything is livable, but a lot of things in the house are not necessarily our style or not as functional as we'd like it to be. And so we've been trying to think about what we want our first home project to be. We decided that, I mean, we're not really big on gifts anyway. Like for birthdays and for Christmas, we don't usually get each other anything. We always take a trip or try to just invest in something for our relationship. We were like, well, as part of like a combined Christmas and like birthday gift to each other, we could do a house project. So we're between two options, and I'm curious to hear what you all think. So we're thinking about possibly redoing the kitchen because like this area that I'm on right now is a island in the kitchen, but it's a peninsula, so it's like stuck to a wall and it's not super functional. Very close to our dining table. There's not a lot of room right here, and I really like an island in the middle of the kitchen, especially as the girls, we're gonna probably get them toddler towers soon so they can like stand up on the island. It'll just give us more space. So we wanna move that over. We want to get lighter countertops. Like I would not choose this color for myself. I'm much more into lighter and brighter countertops. Nothing too crazy. Like I don't need expensive marble. Like I don't have super expensive taste. I just like what I like aesthetically. And we also thought about maybe doing butcher block on the island and then doing some sort of like quartz or quartzite on the counters. I don't know. And then the backsplash, we hate the backsplash here, so we want to do that over, knock down a few cabinets. Like it seems like a lot, but when you redo a kitchen, the most expensive thing is normally when you redo cabinets, but we don't want to redo them. We'll probably paint them to freshen them up and do new handles. The cabinets are fine. They're by no means like high-end cabinets. Like they don't have the slow close or anything, but they're fine for now. We're in the kitchen so much, and as the girls get older and they can start helping us cook and clean and just be part of the, I don't know, kitchen environment, we want it to be really fresh in here. So that's option one. I feel like I really sold option one, but option two is the back deck. So our backyard, you probably noticed that we're not back there that much, and the reason is that it's not a level yard. And we knew that when we moved in, but we loved this house so much. The location, the privacy, the space, the layout of this house is exactly what I would want in a home. And so the only thing that we didn't love was the backyard, just because it's not level and because the girls are so young. They can't really run around back there because they would just like topple, like it's a lot of hills. As they get older, I think it would be fine, but we really want to expand the back deck and have it be like wrapped around the whole backyard. And we even talked about like, could we make one little 3-season porch, but that gets really expensive. So that might be down the line. But I just feel like our little back deck is so small. We can't be out there with the girls really, and it's crowded and it definitely needs to be painted. So we're thinking about doing like a whole new back deck situation that's really functional and much bigger. I would love to have a dining table out there. Like our old house, we had a dining table on the back deck and we ate dinner out there a ton in the summer and fall. We were thinking about that as project option number 2. So let me know what you guys think, because we really can't decide. We need to start getting quotes and then determining what's in the budget, and probably we'll go with the cheaper option. But yeah, that's just a conversation in our household right now, so I figured I would fill you in. Anyways, going to sit down, finish my coffee. I think I'm going to answer some emails. I said this on my last vlog, the camping trip vlog at the end. I didn't vlog this, but we went back to the NICU that the girls were at, and they had a little reunion. Like, it's like a special care nursery reunion, and I was able to catch up with one of the doctors that we got really close with. She's actually a family friend of the Capanos. She was one of Nikki's nurses, and we have like a really special relationship with her. And she asked me to get involved on the family advisory board of the special care nursery at the hospital. And so I do need to answer a message that I have regarding that. I'm really looking forward to getting involved. I've never been on a board of anything, and I think that I would find it really fulfilling. I also need to pack my work back right now because I am working in the city tomorrow. So I need to just like get everything packed and ready to go so I can just wake up early and head right in. I like to get up and out at like 5:30 in the morning just to avoid traffic. That's the plan. That's what I'm gonna do for the rest of nap time, and then get the girls up, have some lunch, and head to the farm.